Looks overcast, doesn't it? But that was taken this morning. Now this is about an hour later, and believe me, it's not overcast. It's literally baking. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm here in Lanzarote, specifically Port del Carmen. Now, if you've never been to Lanzarote, you should come because it's like Tenerife, but a bit posher. There's not as many bars and restaurants and clubs and all that, but it's nice, and you tend to get a nice breeze, which is very refreshing. Anyway, why are you watching this video? Why are you here? Because you're going to learn something in this video. You're going to learn about the weather in Lanzarote. What's the weather really like? Well, in this video, you're going to find out. And you're going to find out everything you need to know about the weather. Look at that behind me. It's nice, isn't it? Starting right now. There you go, look at it. Busy, full of tourists, having a great time in the sun. It's very windy at the minute. Hopefully it's not picking it up on the mic, but it probably will be because it's Lanzarote. It is bloody windy. It's windy most of the year. I'm gonna have to check this because it's really, really, really windy. Look, you can see the palms of the trees in the wind. Before we start talking about the weather, I want to go for a beer because it's too bloody hot and I'm on holiday. So, and you're on holiday as well because you're with me. So we're going to go into the weather and all that, but let's have a beer first. We're going to try and find somewhere where we can get a refreshment. Seen that sign there? It says free Wi-Fi. How can you get free Wi-Fi out here? It's bloody the elements. It's scary when you think about it, isn't it? Wi-Fi, I reckon. Well, I don't reckon, I know because I read a lot of books. Eventually you won't need Wi-Fi routed in your house. It's all going to come from that bloody thing in the air called the frickin' sky. And yeah, they're going to have satellites beaming down, so there's going to be really strong Wi-Fi everywhere. And you think, oh, that's great, that, isn't it? But it can't be that great. There's going to be a downside to it, isn't there? Look at that bloody view. Look at that. Look at it. You couldn't make it up, could you? It's stunning. Hey, nature. That's what you want. You want to be around nature, not bloody stuck on the Wi-Fi. Anyway, let's have a nose. Seeing it all crashing. So it just shows you how strong the winds are because it's managing to push all that seawater to the rocks, isn't it? Look, it's gorgeous. Imagine being in a boat in that. You'd be in big trouble. It'd be like the Titanic, wouldn't it? Yeah, you've got to remember and understand that Lanzarote, like Tenerife, is a volcanic island. In other words, it's bloody volcanoes everywhere. That's why you don't really have sandy beaches. You have this rock. It's basically volcanic ash. It's clever stuff in it. It's quite good to look at, but bloody hell, don't don't walk on it. It'll cut the hell out of your feet. Again, it's nice to observe and enjoy and just be in the moment, the present moment. That's what it's all about. Don't think about the past or worry about the future. Just be in the moment. That's what I need to do, really. Just calm down, enjoy the present moment. I know they say we should do that, and I tell myself I should do that all the time. I always say, listen, Travis, chill out. Chill out, stop stressing, because I'm a bit of a stress head, me. You wouldn't think so, because I'm always on bloody holiday. I should be dead relaxed, but I'm not really relaxed because I'm filming, aren't I? I'm not really enjoying the scenery, but it's nice, and you get to experience it with me. It's beautiful, isn't it? Right, anyway, let's get on to more important matters. Where's that bloody pub? Because I'm spitting feathers here. Look at it down there. Are these sun lounges? Can you see him there? What's he doing? He looks relaxed, doesn't he? Can you imagine living here or living there? That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Or is it a novelty? Would you get bored of it after a while? It's like anything, isn't it? We all want what we can't have. But what we have, we don't want. It's true that, isn't it? Okay, while I'm while I'm looking to find somewhere I can have a beer, let me give you some facts about the weather. I'll do it back at the hotel or the apartment because it's a lot less windy here. Right, okay, so let's break it down month by month and I'll help you figure out when is the best time to go to Lanzarote. Right, so you've got January to March. This is called the winter months. Even though this is winter, in most places Lanzarote stays very warm and sunny, and temperatures are usually around 20 to 22 degrees Celsius in the day, and then they can drop to about 15 degrees at night, so just be aware of that. So that's usually the kind of weather that you're going to expect round about then. And then you've got April till June, which is the warm up season, because from April the island starts to warm up very nicely, and the days get longer, and the seas start to feel a lot more warmer, and there's a lot more sunshine every single day. So there you go. If that's what you want, then it's you've got it, haven't you, basically? And then obviously you've got the big peak seasons, which is like July to September. They call that in Lanzarote the hot summer months. Now, you've got to be a bit aware of this one, because the summer months get very, 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 very hot. So you've got to be very apprehensive. Is that the word? You've just got to be careful, because it gets too hot. Because now we move into the full summer months. This is literally when Lanzarote gets very hot, very dry, and very sunny. Daytime temperatures can reach up to 30 to 35 degrees Celsius, and sometimes it can go even higher, especially in August. So yeah, I get it. You want the sun, don't you? And everyone wants a bit of sun, don't they? But I'm not joking. It's bloody ridiculously hot. It's almost too hot. So yeah, this is why these videos are so useful, because it gives you a bit of an insight of how the climatation actually works. So yeah, July and September, I wouldn't come then, to be honest. It's far, far too hot. Like now it's October, so let's look at that. October to December. This is called the cool down season. It's not bloody cool, it's still baking now. It's like 8 o'clock at night and it's still freaking roasting. Yeah, the sun's not out. Well, it probably is somewhere. Well, there's not really any clouds in the sky, but yeah, this is the October to December. They call it the cool down season, because after summer, the weather starts to cool down a little bit, but it's still really pleasant. You can expect 26 to 28 degrees in October, which is around 24 in November, and even 22 in December. The sea stays very warm right through to late autumn, so it's still good for swimming. And October sometimes has a few short rain showers. Now, when I say short, I mean literally, you won't get a day of rain. It won't rain. I've never known it to rain, ever. It'll spit for about 2 seconds and then it's game over. So basically that's it. So my advice to you, the best time to actually come to Lanzarote is probably October, November, December. And then he said, well, what do we do in the summer? I said, well, go to Benidorm, because that's fantastic. That's my favourite place. But there you go, let's go back, because remember, I need to go back out again. I need to get that pint down me, don't I? Right, I've just had a beer. Well, actually, I've had two, because I went to get one. I says, right, one beer, please, one lager, local. And then she said, I went, what? And she went, no, there's a deal on. You can have two. I said, I don't want two. I want one. She went, no, you can have two. I said, I want one. I'm on a diet. I'm going on that carnivore diet in a couple of weeks, so I need to get my calories down. And they say, don't drink your calories. But she says, but it's two for €4. So I was like, go on then. So I had 2 pints, so bit tipsy now, but I'll be all right. I'll have a brew in it. Yes, it's very quiet in Lanzarote. Again, I know I mentioned it in another video that I've been here several times. In fact, I've probably been to Porto del Carmen at least 8 times. But it was a long time ago, about 7 years ago, and it has changed. I think what it is, after going to Benidorm, this isn't as vibrant, it's not as busy and as popular as somewhere like Benidorm, because Benidorm's cheap, it's really cheap. The average you'll pay for a pint here is about €5, which is still cheaper than England, but you go to Benidorm, it's like €2 a pint, and it is full of British people. I spoke to a lot of people here, and I always like compare. I know this video's not about Benidorm, but I always say to them, have you ever been to Benidorm? They go, no, I'd never go to Benidorm. I'm like, why? I said, well, it's full of drunks, isn't it? I'm like, it's not what you think it is. If you haven't been, you wouldn't know. So there you go. Knowledge is power. Yeah, I think it's more of a summer vibe here. People just chill, don't they? They're all sitting there like prunes, sunbathing, enjoying the sun. And then later on they're like wild animals, they go out and get bevied. But in the daytime they just want to chillax and enjoy the sun, and why not? Because it's bloody gorgeous. I say it's not sandy beaches, but do you know what? This part is, look, there's sand everywhere. It must be a man-made beach. But yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Do you know what? It knocks the energy out of you. You know, walking around in the sun all day. I'm going to stand in the shade for 5 minutes just to cool down and get me bearings. This is what happens when you get old. You know, we see old people and they're like, let me sit down for a minute, rest my legs. That's what I'm turning into. It's bad, that, isn't it? So there's a lesson to be learned. Enjoy yourself while you're young enough or fit enough to do so. Because when you're old or you're unable, then you're going to have problems. You're not going to be able to do the things that you actually wanted to do. So do them now. Look at that, it's gorgeous. See, there's me saying it's all volcanic ash and black beaches, but look, it's sand as far as the eye can see, isn't it? Look, I might get on that. Should we? Come on, let's go. There you go, you get a better view there. Look, it's gorgeous. I know you can't feel the heat, but believe me, I'm recording this on my phone, and it's like holding a hot bloody piece of coal. It is literally baking. If you don't believe me, why would they be swimming in the sea if it was freaking not baking hot? Because you wouldn't do that in England, would you? Anyway, let's get out of here. It's too bloody hot. See sunbathing on the roof. Bloody hell. Couldn't make it up, could you? I'm walking in sunshine. The view is stunning here, but these steps are a bit dangerous. Let's have a look at them. Yeah. As you're walking up them, they're very steep. It's like my apartment, the steps in there are steep. It's like Spanish have got an obsession with steep bloody steps. I don't know why. But anyway, I need to get another beer because I'm dehydrating. And you could say, well, why don't you have a glass of water? But I'm on holiday, aren't I? You got to have a beer. What do you come on holiday for? Sun, sea, sand, and sangria, is that what they call it? You come here to let go, enjoy, relax. You've been working hard, and you want to just enjoy paradise. So if you're thinking of coming to Lanzarote in October, November, December, don't think or worry yourself sick thinking, oh, it'll be cold. It won't. It's like this. This is October and it's bloody baking. I think it's about 32 degrees. It's hot. And I can't really see it cooling down because where Lanzarote is placed on the globe, it's basically sunshine all year round. So there you go. You don't have to worry about getting a suntan. You bloody will do. In fact, I need to take these sunglasses off because I'm going to have one of them bloody white lines at the side of my head and walk like a right idiot. You know when you see random signs like that, like 9, what does it bloody mean? Because I don't freaking know. Where's she running off to? She's trying to escape the heat. I'll tell you a story. When I was in Lanzarote last time, which was like I say, many years ago, my train is split. You know, the sole come off them. So what I had to do is buy myself a new pair of trainers. Now there's a problem. UK size for me is size 9 UK, and that's what I always get. But when in Lanzarote, it's because it's Spanish. The size difference is strange. But eventually I found the size 9. But you know what? They were like slim. So they were size 9, but the foot was slim, like skinny. And I ended up wearing them because I paid like 60 bloody euro for them. And I ended up getting blisters on my feet because the sole was so narrow that it actually damaged my foot. So lesson learned. Spanish sizes are not the same as UK sizes. Learn from my mistake. There you go, the Long Beach Club. I don't know what that is, but it sounds good. Okay, the music pumping. I've got to be careful I don't get done for copyright, but there they all are having a great time. But I imagine the drinks in there are very expensive because of location. I've been walking for about half an hour again in the wrong direction, so now I'm bloody lost. How can you get lost? It's a bloody road. You can either go right or left, but yeah, I get lost for some reason. I don't know what it is. It's these trees that are hiding the names of the bars and the restaurants and the clubs. Is that why I can't bloody find anything? There it is, paradise. Look at it, gorgeous. This is what to expect if you come to Lanzarote. This is Porto del Carmen. If you come in here in October, this is what you'll get. You can't moan, can you? It's bloody paradise. It really is. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you like the sun and you like a nice breeze, then this is your best bet because it's all here. And there's, like I said, there's a nice breeze coming, and that's what happens because of where Lanzarote is placed. It's absolutely lovely. Why am I standing next to a bloody pole? I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to get off home now. I'm going to stay home back to my apartment because I'm too freaking hot. This heat's taking it out on me. Again, late season, and it's still bloody really warm. So yeah, anyway guys, hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you've learned a little bit, and maybe one day you'll come to Lanzarote, enjoy this sun like me. Till next time guys, see you later.